Yay! Okay, hi. I'm Kat, the book tart, and I'm here with Lisa, the Maid of Tarts. Hi, Lisa.
Hey y'all.
And this is the first time we're trying this. We're doing a tandem review or a joint review of a book that we love, and it's by.
Amy Gregory. Love the little redhead.
And it's called Tyson's War. Love that cover.
I know she's got such great covers. It just makes you, I think I would be a total cover whore if.
And her covers for the first two books in this series. This is her Finding Perfect series. The first two covers go, the color palette goes with Tyson's War. The golds
Yeah,
and yellows and those are yummy too.
yes.
Mike's back is delicious, and Gabby revealed. That's there's impact there.
Yeah.
So
It's
Amy Gregory writes contemporary romance, and how are you describing it again, Lisa?
um I don't know, it's kind of a heart-wrenching, sexy hot, funny, laugh out loud.
Exactly. It's got everything you could want and that extra, cherry on top. It's got heart and hope and crying and laughing and it's good. So Tyson's War is it's about Tyson.
Yeah, he's a retired sniper that gets out and starts heading west to find his spot. And
And he needs a good home because he's had a really rough time, rough, wars growing up basically, and then real, literal war. And
yeah,
we're both Montana girls. I'm not in Montana right now, but I got a kick out of the fact that he was heading to Montana.
he was almost, man, she almost had him to me, and then she had to, yep, he
He
found
rambled
his
in.
spot a little sooner.
So he stops at Renland, Kansas, a little town, and that's where Finding Perfect series is set. So the first two books are in there as well. And this is
Yes,
a town that you feel like Amy writes it that you could, walk down the streets and stop at the coffee shop and go to the bookstore. Um,
exactly. Yeah, you can just picture. It's like an everyday town that, you could find in any state. And
and you
and like you
recognize,
said.
yeah, recognize bits of it yourself and
Hmm.
can place yourself there. And Tyson immediately grabbed my heart because he's strong and he's incredibly protective, and you can see there's that just vulnerable, wounded. He's looking for a home.
Exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't even say he's like a puppy, but he's just, like you said, he's that wounded person that you want to hug and take care of, but also know that he's going to take care of you too.
Yeah, and I loved him and Diana. External, from the outside, they look like maybe they came from two different worlds, but they have a lot more in common. And as they discover that and fight for each other, and there's some scenes that just made me want to shake some evil witches and shout when, yeah, some defending was going
Yes.
on.
Yes. Yeah, Amy I don't know, she has this way of, she takes these um, hard, hard-hitting, heart-wrenching problems, and she puts them in her books, but she does it so well where, well, like you said, you laugh, you cry, and she just brings you through it, but she addresses those issues, and I mean, Tyson and Diana both have them. One's physical, one's emotional, but they both deal with it. And together, to me, they come out stronger at the
Yeah,
other end.
yes, and yeah, like it's good journey, and I loved every minute of this book, and yeah, there was tears, I admit it.
Yeah, but there's also that you really wanted to slap certain people upside the head, you know?
Mm, really hard. There's mean people, and she doesn't avoid that. There's mean people. There's bad things that happen, and she does deal with some big issues in a lot of her books, but they never feel like movie of the week or something like that. Like when we were growing up, they take those issues and put them in movies.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel like that. It feels really grounded and relatable, and it's dealt with very honestly.
exactly. Yep, it's not, I'd almost say it's not forced. It's a natural, part of the book. Like yes, it's part of the story, but it doesn't, to me, it doesn't define the story though.
Right.
Like, where the, you know, movies of our childhood, it was like, oh, it's about this kind of thing.
Yes, yes. Now this is it's about the people. It's about these characters and the side characters you love too. And this one has a little 5-year-old named Natalie that I just wanted to hug and kiss.
Exactly. I know I mean, her secondary characters are amazing because they don't they don't distract from the story, they don't take over the story, but they bring a lot to it. And
And
it's just, I mean, you get to see Mike again, and Gabby's in there, and it's just, it's like a town. You have your own lives, but you see and run into the other people, the others.
yeah, and it just exactly it brings a little bit, to the story. And this is Tyson's and Diana's story, and I was rooting for them through this Tyson's war through the whole book. And yeah, I recommend you go get any and all Amy Gregory books.
Yes, yes, I would second that recommendation. It's because once you read one, you're gonna want to read them all.
And she has a couple series. This one is part of her Finding Perfect. You don't have to have read book 1 and 2.
Yep.
They're standalone, though it does bring more to the story.
Right.
And she has, let's see, her Racing to Love series.
Yep.
I
That's the
know
one that got me hooked.
there's one more, isn't there?
Um,
Or maybe it's Racing to Love and then the Finding Perfect.
Racing Love and the Finding Perfect. Yeah, because Mike is brother to one of the characters in the Racing to Love.
Little spin-off. So let me show
Yeah.
you the yummy cover again, guys. And the Court of Reviews here at the Book Tart gives this lots and lots and lots of cherries.
Yes.
So thank you so much from the Book Tart. Thank you, Maid of Tarts, for chatting with us too.
Thanks for stopping by.
All right, bye guys. Go read lots.